Common sense ain't so common.
Well,
why are we having this debate? Common sense ain't so common.
Fires in L.A.
Oh boy,
your boy Kung Fu Kenny just came back with what five Grammy? He won 5 Grammys that night.
Let's start with the red carpet first.
I didn't watch the red carpet.
Your boy Kanye is out of his mind.
I still haven't seen it.
Yo, I just putting the genius and the content and the music aside, because we all know that's great, but like I just don't understand the sense of like wanting to parade your wife Kim Kardashian. I mean, the other one.
I was about to say Kim is not his wife anymore.
I don't get the sense of parading her around like she was essentially naked. Like she was naked,
but she felt comfortable wearing it. That's what she felt comfortable wearing.
I mean, like, where do you draw the line though? At like this is what is private, what is for me? But then again, that's the
it's the entertainment spotlight.
That's the spotlight that you put yourself in.
Yep.
Which is always the question: what do you want, the money or the fame? And unfortunately, most people say they want the fame. They don't care about the money. He
has the money too, though. He's a billionaire.
Well, yeah. But no, I'm not talking about him. Like
you mean the overall message? Overall message,
yeah. Like people want the fame. Mm-hmm. They want to be famous. They want to be known for something. They want to. They want people to. It's all about likes and shares, mm-hmm. and it's what people care about.
Yeah.
But I mean, shout outs to Kendrick. He won 5 of them things. What was it?
Back to back.
What was it?
Back.
It was song of the year.
Yeah. I don't know the exact categories that he won.
But here's my thing, right? When he's Mr. Morale, right? And when you're fighting a fight and you're fighting the machine, what did who was it? No, what did Harvey Dent say? If you
to live long enough to become the villain.
You live long enough to become the villain. Is he living too long?
I don't think he's
metaphorically. Is he living too long that he's fighting the machine? Is he the machine?
I don't think he's the machine because at the end, if you listen to his raps, right.
It's not about the raps. Take the raps aside. Look at everything that's happened since June, July of last year, right? So you have the whole squabble. Just not even a discussion. 1 loss, 1 won. Not even debating that, right? One person is now suing the machine for utilizing bots. So now one person that was the machine
that was utilizing the bots ahead of time
was like, I know the game. Yeah. I see the game. Now I'm fighting the machine. I was the machine. Now I'm fighting the machine, right? So before the whole squabble happened, I was the machine.
Yeah, but I think that was done because his what's the right word I'm trying to use? His image is being ran through the dirt, I think.
I mean, well, tonight is...
I want to say being ran through the dirt, but it's his image is being...
What's tonight? The night?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Let's see what happens with that.
I mean, during the hit while Kendrick was walking up to get the award, they were like, people were saying A minor. So it was like, crazy. They were singing the song in the background. People were singing the song in the background while it was playing. So it was like...
So, you have the essence of the machine for the last 10 years, mm-hmm. now fighting the machine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have Batman. You have Batman living long enough to see himself. He's about to perform at the Super Bowl, right? Getting Grammys, getting knowledge.
But he was always getting Grammys.
But now it's starting to look like he is the machine.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you gotta put your biases aside. I know that's your guy.
I'm putting biases aside, but I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because the way Drake is, if you listen to like Drake's music, Drake was a perfect format for the machine because he had different flows.
Well, because he could shadow. He could step into different genres.
He was in different genres
Easily.
He was a perfect product for the machine because he could spread out. He could be doing pop. He could do a rap. He could do an R&B song. He was everywhere. Mm-hmm. So like Kendrick,
and he can flow with everyone.
He can flow with everyone, but he's more of a mimic when it comes to flows because he.
I'm not saying.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying he's more of a mimic because he's like, all right, this flow, I heard this person rap, I'm going to mimic, or can I say take, because you can't take somebody's flow. Mm-hmm. He just mimics their flow and he makes it his own. Like Peter Petrelli, I'll take your powers and make it mine. I can't.
Most people are not gonna get that reference.
Heroes, watch it. It's a great show until it went gone. Like it got canceled.
Like most shows that outlast their welcome.
Yeah, but no, that wasn't outlast its welcome. That show was great. They just
everything can be supernatural.
I know. That was a great show too. But yeah, Drake he has the ability to jump in and out of different genres. Kendrick he's a rapper. Like he might have one or two R&B songs with SZA or with Rihanna, but like at the end of it, he is a rap artist. Mm-hmm. Like he has his flow, he has his West Coast flow, but when you listen to him, he's rapping. Like, I'm not harmonizing with this rap. I'm just rapping.
I mean,
so
well. Drake's pops is the one who told him like he should start singing on songs.
Which is good because if you have the ability to do, do it, use that. If you have that ability, use that ability. Like so. I don't know. I'm. The optics are just looking like their places have switched. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's not. I gotta see more.
We have to see how it grows and develops because I don't. What'd you think about his last album that dropped?
Meh.
I think it was more of a mixtape because the opportunity that he not the opportunity, but
it was good.
Like, if you listen to it, I listened to it again on Thursday. Like I was at the gym. I'm like, yo, this is.
I listened to it the normal 3 times. Yeah. But when it in the first 2-3 weeks that it came out. I haven't gone back to it since.
Yeah, that's why I went back to it to give it because I was doing the same thing. But I went back to it to give it a listen. I'm like, yo, it's a decent album. I wouldn't say it's his top album, but I think this was a good something else. All right, let's cut this back and forth with Drake. That's done. Let me drop something. And I think he gave a little light to some West Coast rappers that I didn't know about. But they were doing their thing on his album. I like Peekaboo. The Heart 6 is always, all the hearts are always clean, so the Heart 6 is to be expected. It was a good song. Gloria wasn't bad to me, and I did like Luther, but listen to it again and again. I prefer Gloria over Luther. Reincarnated is interesting. Man in the Garden is more it sounds like all I need is one mic. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm listening to it. I'm like, yo, this is it sounds like a one mic, and which I appreciate because I haven't heard a one mic type of flow or feeling to a song in quite some time. Mm. So I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope. But yeah, other than that, I'm like, yo, it's not a bad album. It's not better than Cornucopia.
No,
Cornucopia was a. Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
That's an album, man. Good job, yo. But
I was thoroughly impressed with Cornucopia.
Yeah,
thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, Cornucopia is a. I would say that should get album of the year. If it didn't, I'm not sure. I didn't watch the Grammys, but yeah, Cornucopia was an amazing album. But yeah, I think Kendrick getting his. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody having a Grammy right now. So,
yo, he said it too. That's the crazy part.
So it was funny, but I'm glad he got his dues.
When did he not get his dues?
I mean,
when did he not? What?
I mean,
when has he never got his dues?
I mean, getting highlighted as the top. because
he was always
I don't think
looked
I don't think people highlight him as the best. I think
it depends on what you're looking for.
I know, but yes, that's true.
Depends on what you're looking for.
But everybody is looking at. There's always a Drake album. There was always a summer banger.
Of course, because that's what's to be expected.
Yeah,
kind of like
exactly.
There's always a Chris Brown banger in the summer.
There wasn't none this year.
No, that's why I brought it up.
There wasn't.
I was like, "Where's my boy Chris Breezy?" I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
And obviously there was no banger from Drake, so it was like.
I mean,
it was like,
yo, I said it before. His career is done.
I don't think his career is done.
He tried.
I think he needs.
He tried. His career's done.
He has to take a break. He has to go away. He's touring right now. He's touring right now. He can't. He has to go.
He has to go away for like.
He has to stay away from the spotlight. For a bit.
He has to go away for like 2 years. Because your name is just gonna be intrinsically tied to Kendrick. You have to separate yourself. It's too soon. It is way too soon. You can't look. We're doing it right now.
But
we're doing it right now. We're in January. We're in February. My bad. We're in February. And anytime you brought up Kendrick Grammys, and now we're talking about Kendrick and Drake.
I'm not.
The conversation just naturally flowed into Drake.
Yeah, but we were talking about we didn't get a banger. What I was talking about, we didn't get a banger. No, I'm not reflecting on.
We talked
Kendrick
about
and Drake.
We started talking about Kendrick and Drake well before you talked about Summer.
We talked about that because that's how his award basis was based off of a diss track.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, yo, all right. It naturally leads into it, but I was listening to Drake this whole week, Is
he really gonna be called a pedo tonight?
We'll see. You'll see when it's halftime. So
little kids watch.
He might not say it himself, but the crowd might. So
that's even worse.
Hey, it was a banger for a while. I mean, not like us had its run, but it's.
I really don't even. I like it. It comes on my playlist, and I skip it now.
I didn't put it on my playlist.
I mean, it was hard.
It was hard. I never put it on my playlist though. I put 6 a.m. in LA on my playlist.
Yeah, I skipped out on that one.
I like that one.
Euphoria, I like
6 a.m. in LA because it's just the way it starts, and then it's flow throughout the whole thing.
And then Meet the Grams is just
But
I mean. All in all, I mean, again, shouts out to Kendrick. I mean, he did have the music game on Smash for 6 months straight. You couldn't talk.
I got a hold of him now.
Oh man, couldn't talk about anything musically, and his name not be brought in it.
Yeah, I mean, nothing came from J. Cole thus far. I mean, he dropped some stuff, some projects lately. I think he dropped. I'm not sure what it's called. Forest Hills. Do
you think his stock has fallen because
J. Cole?
Yeah, because he decided not to.
I don't think J. Cole's stock dropped. I just think it's just the fact that one, he's put stuff out, but it's just everybody's I wouldn't say everybody, but popular vote, a good amount of people kind of turned their back on him because he didn't go back and forth in the beef. Which I'm I agree with you. It was the smarter and wiser decision.
I think it was the more grown-up decision.
Yeah, but it's all the more grown-up decision tends to be
it's lame. It's lame. So you looked at it as lame.
And then he like you say, it didn't feel right in his spirit when he wanted to do or when he did the A verse.
I think what he really messed up was
the rebuttal, the comeback for why he didn't need to do that.
He didn't need to do that.
I agree. He didn't need to do that, but it's if he felt the need to do it, he felt the need to do it.
I think more so that might have been pressure from all the outside voices.
Yeah, but you don't need to listen to those people. You made your decision, rock on it.
But you also got to remember, Cole is a crowd pleaser. How many bangers or people's songs that he just hop on? People yo, he hopped on their song and he ripped it and he made a song that otherwise would have been mediocre into fire.
Yeah.
Or he's just he's taking people's beats and making and giving them notoriety and stuff like that. Like he does a lot of service. He does a lot of crowd service, and I think
fan service. Yeah.
But looking at it that way, I mean, his type of character, I think it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Him feeling that he needed to, come out with something and address it. He didn't need to.
I don't think he needed to.
He didn't need to. I agree.
He could have just left that as is. But.
I mean,